All right guys, so for our December patch of the month, which is planks, watch this video for a quick tutorial on how to do each of the 6 listed planks we will be using in this challenge. We're going to have your regular standard plank, your side plank, hand to elbow plank, knee to elbow plank, Superman plank, and bridge plank. So I'm gonna give a quick definition of each of those planks along with the added modifications. All right guys, so for our regular plank, this can be done in a high plank position where you're almost doing like a push-up position, or on your elbows. So let's get started. So with my regular plank, I'm gonna be elbows on the mat, elbows in line with my shoulder. Keep your hands unclasped, so don't hold them together, keep them separated, palms up if you can. I'm gonna get on my toes, make sure my butt is level with my back, and keep your head in line with your spine. Don't hang it like this. Keep it up or look forward. I want to engage my lats, so pulling my elbows down, belly button to my spine, and staying right here. If I need to, I can also go up into the high plank position here as well. That totally works. If you need to take a break, you're starting to get tired, fatigued, you need to just go down for just a sec, what I would recommend doing is still keeping your core engaged, but just dropping your knees. Keep your core tight, and then come right back up. You can also do that from the high plank position, dropping a knee for a second, and then coming right back up. So now for our side plank. So similar to the regular plank, you're gonna get your elbow on the mat, feet together, center your shoulder directly above your elbow. That way you're not fighting for shoulder strength. And I'm gonna pick up, using my oblique, I wanna stay nice and straight. Open up your shoulders so you're not rounding forward here. Open up your shoulders. Keep this nice and tight. If you need to, quick modification, you can drop down to a knee. You can also do this side plank from a high plank position as well. Same thing, keeping the shoulders above the hands, obliques engaged. All right guys, next up is our hand to elbow plank. So this one is gonna start in a regular planking position. There's a couple ways you can do this, and I'll show you guys all right in this clip. So you're gonna start here, regular plank position, nice and flat, core engaged, and I'm gonna come up onto my hands, up into a high plank. Again, core stays engaged. I want minimal shoulder twist and movement. Down to my elbows, back up to my hands. Another way you can do this, we call it the Sphinx style plank, kind of like the Great Sphinx, right? You're gonna have your hands down, you're on your elbows, and this gets some good tricep activation. I'm gonna come up, onto my hands, back down to my elbows. For a quick modification, you can do these on your knees as well. Just keep your core nice and tight and engaged, going down your elbows, back up onto your hands. So for our knee to elbow plank, this can be done in the high plank position or on your elbows. When doing these, get in that plank position, core tight, back level, lats engaged. And I'm gonna take my knee and I'm gonna use my obliques to crunch my knee into my elbow. As I'm doing these, I wanna avoid a lot of flexion and a lot of twisting of my whole body. From my neck to my butt, I want to stay tight and rigid as I bring that knee in. Again, it can also be done in the high plank. Knee into my elbow, knee into my elbow. Now we're gonna do a Superman plank, or otherwise known as a balance plank, alternating. So how this works, you will be in a high plank position for this one. Up on your feet, back flat, lats tight and core engaged, and you're gonna alternate hand to foot. So if you pick up your right hand, you'll pick up your left leg. If I pick up my left hand, I'm picking up my right leg. So I come up, right hand, left leg, come back down, and I alternate. Come back up, and I alternate. If on the toes is too hard, these can be done on the knees as well. Picking up the right hand, left leg, and alternating. All right guys, now for our bridge plank. So with the bridge plank, again, it can be done high plank or on your elbows. I'm gonna be on the elbows, hands unclasped, and I'm gonna start flat. I'm gonna pull my belly button to my spine, picking my hips up, engaging my core, coming back down to flat. I really just want to hinge in those hips with that slight bend of the core. Again, can also be done up here in the high plank. Pulling your hips up, hold it for a second, come back down flat. Come up, hold it for a second, come back down to flat. All right, guys, you can rewatch this video anytime if you need a brief tutorial on how to do these listed planks. If you need to take rest or break periods anytime during them, you can totally absolutely do that. That doesn't mean pass or fail with this challenge. I just recommend if you need to take a break for a maximum of 4 to 5 seconds and then get right back into that plank position. We really look forward to seeing your guys' progress with this challenge. This is gonna be our best one yet.